of sannyas also said that the only requirement he put is meditation. That you should meditate every day as far as practical. Every day means at least five times in a week. Sometimes you can miss because of engagements and other things. So that was the only requirement, because meditation brings transformation. Without meditation, transformation is difficult. But what I found, that it is easy to tell people, advise people to meditate, but in a city like New York or London or Moscow, where so many distractions are available, and also Dallas, there are so many distractions and so many challenges, so many difficulties. People live in apartments, they cannot make sound. People live in a house where they cannot jump in dynamic meditation, and they live in a family, they don't have a separate meditation room. So there are a lot of difficulties. And people forget. They promise at the time of taking sannyas, they make a decision. But when they go home, they have a lot of difficulties and they cannot fulfill. So I advise three things. Actually, there is a punch seal, 5 disciplines. But in the beginning, I advise three principles, 3 shield, then 5 seal, punch seal. The first, reorient your life in such a way that you have at least 1 hour for yourself, 23 hours for the profession, for the family, for the money, for the society. But 1 hour is exclusively for yourself. Lock yourself in that hour if you have a meditation room in your house, that's the best. If you can spare, separate a small room for meditation, like Rakesh has done in his house, like Samir has done in his house, like lot of sannyasi are doing nowadays. If you can spare a small room for meditation, that room will become a Buddha field, it will become a temple, and it will nourish you, and it will support you, and it will call you for meditation. It will become very alive. So that's the best, if you have a small room for meditation and you don't do anything else except you keep Bhagwan's picture, also picture. You can keep pictures of other enlightened masters whom you love, whom you like. You can like, put other, but don't put anything else except the music set and enlightened person picture. You can keep Buddha picture or Jesus or Krishna, anybody whom you love. There must be a personal affinity with the master, then it works. And you can keep Bhagwan's book and keep the room empty, as empty as possible. And whenever you need him, you go to that room, lock that room, and you can do any technique, or you just sit in silence, or you can play a lecture, listen to him. That room will become your Buddha field. That room will become your temple. That will give you nourishment. So that's, you can try to make a room. And it takes about 40 days to charge the room. If you do it 40 days, just clean that room and don't bring any tables. Don't do any gossip in that room except meditation or sitting silently. And don't allow anybody who is not a meditator to come in that room. Only people who are interested in meditation. The room will become very charged and it will give you support. If you don't have a separate room, you use a corner in your drawing room or in your bedroom. Bedroom is better than drawing room. Use a corner and don't do anything else except meditation in that corner. But when you are buying a new house or renting a new house, keep in your mind that you should have a small room for Osho, for your master. That room will help you tremendously in meditation. So my advice is to have a separate corner, and you 1 hour, you close yourself in that corner, switch off your mobile, switch off the television, all other distraction, be in your own space. And you can do any technique if you like, you can do some techniques. If you don't have energy or if you have other difficulty, just play his lecture. Sit down or lie down. If you are tired, just lie down. Or if you want to sit in a chair, sit down in a chair, be comfortable and listen to him, at least for half an hour. Any lecture which you like. If you want suggestion, I will suggest you start with Alpha and Omega, Bhagwan's talk or Patanjali Yoga Sutra. They are wonderful, very meditative. Or you can start from Book of the Secrets. That's again very meditative. These are my suggestions, but you can select any book of your choice, any lecture of your choice, which you like best. The another very beautiful series is Tantra, the Supreme Understanding. It has 10 lectures, and all lectures are marvelous. Another very beautiful series is My Way, Way of the White Clouds. It has 15 lectures, all poetic, very beautiful. You will love to listen. It is joy to listen. But listen half an hour. Close eyes, with a relaxed mood, without any distraction in your mind. This is Tantra, the Supreme Understanding. A wonderful book. Listening him or reading him will give you a freedom. The other book I was talking, My Way, Way of the White Cloud. This is also my favorite book. Another book which can help you to meditators, meditation, first and last, freedom. Do you have Meditation Art of Inner Ecstasy? There is another book, Meditation Art of Inner Ecstasy. That's also a wonderful book. So you can, better to listen. Otherwise, if you want, you can read also. If you want to watch him on video, there are about 1800 videos available in English. So you can watch him on video. 1800 lectures are available on video. Next time I will try to bring in 2 pockets. So you can watch him on video. But half an hour, you don't do anything except listening to him. That will become your meditation. If you cannot do any other meditation, try this. Listen to him half an hour, at least half an hour, every day. If you have a fixed time, that's the best. That time will also remind you, that will also help you. If you have fixed place, fixed time, it helps in the beginning. It helps a lot in meditation. So, if you cannot do any other meditation, try this. If you can do some techniques, better. I have short techniques developed when I started traveling in the West, especially in Russia and England and other countries where people don't have time. I have developed some techniques. I tell you one technique you can try. 30 minutes technique. You play a music, dance to the tune of music for 10 to 15 minutes. That will tune up, that will bring you back from your head to your heart. Dance to the tune of music for 15 minutes. Then sit down, do humming for 10 minutes. Just hum. Fix your attention your heart center, Rahat Chakra, the center of your heart, and feel the heart center. Visualize a blue light at your heart center. Slowly you will start seeing it. In the beginning you will have to visualize. Visualize a blue light in your heart center and just make a humming for 10 minutes like this. And after that, lie down and relax for 10 minutes. So altogether it will take 30 minutes. 10 minutes of dancing, so that you do some catharsis, your energy is active. 10 minutes of humming, so your mind is clean and your mind is centralized. And humming creates an electromagnetic field that will help you in silence, and 10 minutes of silence. So do it short meditation, half an hour. Now, if people are short of time and they cannot do dynamic, I understand. They cannot do active meditation because of so many other factors. So try these small techniques. And third help is keep his picture in your meditation room and wherever it is possible. If you want to, there's no difficulty, then put it in your drawing room also, in your bedroom also. Keep these pictures. These pictures are living things. It is not a paper. It is an electromagnetic energy field. It always creates energy field and it showers positive energy, radioactive elements like it showers the energy all in all direction. You can feel. You keep a picture in your room, also picture, and remove the picture. You will feel the difference of energy. If you are meditators, you will immediately feel the difference of level of energy. So keep his picture. It will help you. In bedroom and living room and meditation room. And this mala, if you are the sannyasi, you should keep it with you all the time. There is no need to show it. No need to draw attention of other people when you walk in your office or you walk on the street. You can keep it inside your jacket, inside your clothes. So nobody notice, but you are connected with the ocean. So these three things is very helpful. And the last is, you will forget what I am telling and you need a reminder and you need an energy charging. So come to this type of retreat as many times as possible in a year, at least 2-3 times. So you are charged, you are reminder. The group energy will remind you. You have to work it out yourself, but this reminder is needed. So time to time come in a group retreat. If you can come to Nepal, come for a longer meditation, 7-day meditation. Otherwise, in Dallas, Rakesh is arranging several times in a year camp by different group leaders. Attend any camps for 2 days, 3 days. So it will remind you. So this 3-4 things you keep in your mind and you will be always on track. And whenever you have a doubt and whenever you need support, just email me. I will answer your email personally. And those email will not be words. That email will carry blessing for you. That will carry energy. That will nourish you and that will support you. So whenever you feel that you need support, you use my email and ask your question. I will personally answer you. And you need support in the beginning. So just for every sannyasi, these are my advice. And this is more than enough. If you practice this, rest of things will appear to yourself.